पटना सिविल कोर्ट के और पटना हाई कोर्ट के वरिष्ठ अधिवक्ता और झारखंड हाई कोर्ट के न्यायमूर्ति संजय प्रसाद के दादाजी ब्रज किशोर प्रसाद की आज तस्वीर का अनावरण पटना सिविल कोर्ट के जुबली हॉल में किया गया। इस मौके पर पटना हाई कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश के विनोद चंद्रन और अन्य पटना हाई कोर्ट के न्यायाधीश और पटना सिविल कोर्ट के जज और तमाम अन्य लोग इस मौके पर उपस्थित रहे। इस मौके पर सभा को संबोधित करते हुए पटना हाई कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश के विनोद चंद्रन ने बताया कि जिस तरह से ब्रज किशोर प्रसाद ने लोगों को न्याय दिलाने के लिए कई वर्षों तक काम किए हैं वो काफ़ी सराहनीय है और इसी वजह से ये कार्यक्रम जो है ये साधारण कार्यक्रम नहीं बल्कि आने वाली जो पीढ़ी है उनको प्रेरणा देने के लिए इस कार्यक्रम को रखा गया है ताकि वो लोग भी प्रेरणा लेकर देश की राज्य की सेवा कर सकें। क्या कुछ कह रहे हैं संबोधित करते हुए पटना हाई कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश के विनोद चंद्रन, पहले हम आपको सुनाते हैं।
This August function, in fact, reflects the strong ties between the state of Bihar and the state of Jharkhand. Despite border lines being drawn, I realize that temperamentally and also historically, they are one state. Justice Sanjay Prasad, for example, started from Patna, then joined the judiciary of Jharkhand, and now he is the High Court, the judge of the High Court of Jharkhand. There are three reasons why I readily agreed to come to this function. The first one is that two brothers, Justice Rajiv Ranjan Prasad and Justice Sanjay Prasad, came to me in my chambers and invited me. How could I refuse their request? The next one is that this function commemorates the acclaim and the erudition of a lawyer by unveiling his portrait, which will be placed in the association hall. Taking cue from what Justice Shakradari Sharan Singh said, I should say that there is a definite purpose in such functions, in honoring lawyers who have had long standing at the bar. In fact, I never tire myself in saying that the judges come and go. In the district judiciary probably for 3 years, in the High Court probably for a longer term. But the lawyers are the people who have the all-pervading presence. In Malayalam we call it, you might understand it because it has some what we call relationship to Sanskrit. We call it Sthira Pradishta. So they have the all-pervading presence in the courts. And as Justice Shakradari rightly pointed out, there is a specific function, specific intention in unveiling the portrait and putting it on the walls. The lawyers, especially the young lawyers, should be reminded every day they walk into the association chambers that the persons who look down upon them from the walls of the association hall live their life upholding high values and also brought into the profession lofty ideals. This should remind every lawyer every day when he steps into the association hall, when he steps out and steps into a court, not to go astray in the practice of law. This is a very important function if we look at it in that way. Then the third of the reasons why I agreed to come is despite 7 months have passed, I had not visited the district judiciary in Patna. I had come to Patna and there was, I wouldn't say there was an amount of lethargy, but then I had a lot of things coming up. and my brothers never allowed me to go to the High Court, but still, in a lighter way. I went first to Chapra, then to Babua, and then I decided that I should be visiting all the districts. Justice Chakradari, in fact, when he is going back on his word, because he promised to come with me to all the districts. But then, I wouldn't hold it against. And I think after his family, and after all the brothers who are with him, I am one of the happiest persons for what has happened to him. Now, the opportunity to meet my judicial officers, my lawyers, practicing in the district judiciary, is something I could not have said no. Immediately after coming to this court, we had taken some decisions in the standing committee, and we had also taken the approval of the full court, and we had Justice Chakradari and myself had talked to the judicial officers on the digital platform about certain changes which were to be brought in necessary to take the High Court and the judiciary forward in the state of Bihar. I am happy to note that the performance has been remarkable, and we are seeing a lot of disposals, and the pendency is reducing in all the districts. But that does not mean that it is time for us to rest. The pendency even now is outrageously uncontrollable, and it is for not only the judicial officers but also for the advocates to cooperate in bringing down the pendency and ensuring the escalation of the disposal. Now coming to the late Raj Kishore Prasad, I did not have the opportunity to meet him, but then from what my brothers were talking, and also from the crowd here, I could understand that he was a person of acclaim and erudition. Now, he has, from his biodata, I find that he had practiced for more than 50 years in the profession. As I said, he is a person, after his death also, he has stira pratishta in the minds of the lawyers and the judicial officers of the state of Bihar. And it is very heartening to find that 4 generations have followed his footsteps in law. While thanking the organizers and the family members, and also especially Justice Sanjay Prasad for affording me an opportunity, I would conclude with one request which I make not to the Patna Bar and the judicial officers, but to the entire state of Bihar. I have been in Bihar for the last 7 months, and I have an almirah full of shawls, quite expensive ones. I have mementos also, and I receive bouquets. Everywhere I go, despite my saying that I do not want bouquets, which I personally think is a total waste of money, people do it. I have a small request to the bar and the judicial officers. But of course, the judicial officers are left out. They shouldn't be giving bouquets at all. I'll make it compulsory not to give me bouquets. But as far as the bar is concerned, if you would like to invite me, every district, Patna and every district has a district legal services authority. And I will ensure that the member secretary of the member in Patna, the member secretary, and in other places, the secretary of the district legal service authority comes with me, accompanies me. I would request the bar not to give me shawls or mementos or bouquets, but translate it into money and give me, or rather the Secretary of the Legal Services Authority, a check drawn on the legal services authorities. However minimal the amount be, let it be given, it will fill my heart and it will fill the hearts of the marginalized and the downtrodden in the state. Thank you.
सीधे तौर पर पटना हाईकोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश के विनोद चंद्रन ने अपनी बातों से लोगों को संबोधित किया और सीधे तौर पर जो युवा भविष्य हैं, जो युवा अधिवक्ता हैं, उनको भी उन्होंने कई सलाह दी हैं। साथ ही साथ जिस तरह से उनको हर जगह शॉल से, बुके से सम्मानित किया जाता है, तो उन्होंने साफ तौर पर कहा है कि हमें शॉल और बुके से सम्मानित ना करके उतने पैसे का जो चेक है वो लीगल सर्विसेज को दे दिया जाए, ताकि जो लीगल सर्विसेज हैं राज्य की, उनके हालात सुधरें और लोगों को बेहतर न्याय मिल सके। सहयोगी अमित के साथ विशाल भारद्वाज, NBC न्यूज़ 24 पटना।